Well, hello, folks.
Hi, welcome to the Saturday afternoon
Sundries.
sundries. That I don't think that is what I think sundries is like.
Beans and stuff like that you put in your pantry.
Yeah, I think it's like food or snacks or yeah. I don't think that's what we've got to give this afternoon.
Saturday afternoons,
Social time.
social time.
We just change it from day to day, whatever works.
Yeah.
So
The clouds are returning. We'd had 2 days of not rain. It's been nice today, nice and warm. I think it's in the mid 50s when I got up. Oh, I am smoking. I'm smoking my Cordell and Deal Autumn Evening. And I'm smoking it in my Medico pipe with the Aztec scenery on it, which belonged to my Uncle Ray.
yeah. In memory of Uncle Ray.
So, today has been an eventful day here on the farm. I started out by going down and checking some splits I had made in the bees, and was able to find one split with a virgin queen in it, and the other one I was not able to find a queen in that one, but I'll give it another week or so before I say it's a failure or not. And then I got the lawnmower out and did some grass mowing and just stuff like that. Went and got some bird feed for my pigeons, and I'm kind of tired though. The last 45 minutes or so I've been fighting a swarm, and I have got some epic
Video.
video of the swarm. I was able to take a active swarm and deter them from continuing the swarm, people. This is unreal. It was something that I'd heard my mama talk about my granny doing, my great granny. And I was able to, I got video of it. If it ain't pictures, it didn't happen. I got video, it happened. And so after that, I went out there to go in that hive, just see what was going on. And made a split out of it because I found a few frames that had some queen cells on them. And then I went back to the mother hive and was looking around on the ground in front of it, and there was a virgin queen. I reached down there and grabbed hold of it, got it in my hand. I've watched Tommy Blaylock do this on videos 100 times. He just crawl over his hand, All right, so I take that queen. I thought, well, I got to get the queen clip so I can, figure out what I'm going to do with her. And in the process, trying to get her in a clip, she flew off. But I'm sure she flew back to her, parent hive over there. So I start putting everything back up.
Well, do they know what a queen clip is?
Of course they do. People know stuff like that.
Okay.
It's the little clip that you can
put the queen
apprehend a queen in for safekeeping or moving from one hive to another.
Yeah.
It looks like them clips that you put on the girls put on their hairs.
Yeah. And she's not supposed to just fly away, but.
Well, she was a virgin queen, so they still are very, very agile. But she was now when Tommy shows videos, I will give this to him. They have just hatched out, so they're not in flight mode. This queen was in flight mode. I mean, they had flown probably a good 15 or 20 minutes before I finally got them back down the hive. You're gonna have to watch it, people. You're gonna have to watch this video. It's gonna come out sometime tomorrow because I got 2 videos gonna have to be put together, before and after and during. So, but it was very, very, I was very proud of myself. And then after I got done with everything, I was getting all my equipment up, and I had already taken off my my bee jacket, which is over there, and I had my veil on, and I was putting a lid on one of the split hives, and them bees go mad cow on me. I don't know how many times I got stung on the arm, but I got stung 10 times. Yeah. Every time I'd smack one, 2 more to come. That's why I'm smoking a pipe. I need to calm down. And this is just water, though. So anyhow, That's the first swarm I've had here this year. And it was obviously a swarm. There's no doubt about it. My son called me one day at work last week. He said, "Dad, your bees are swarming." I said, "Well, son, not a whole lot I can do in Kennesaw." I said, "Will you go up there and catch them for me?" He said, "Nope." I said, "Well," but I think it was just a lot of bees flying around. I don't think that's actually swarming in.
Unless they did and they came back to the hive.
Well, that's possible. But he did tell me he didn't see them hanging in a tree.
Yeah.
And that's a telltale sign that you've got a swarm when they're hanging in a tree.
Yeah.
Been a weird year here, folks. Weird.
Very weird, very weird
Everything's acting
weather.
weird.
Very strange. Not typical weather for Georgia.
1st of March. I mean,
Yeah.
1st of May. 1st of March, maybe. I mean, last Sunday.
Well, we talked about the winds.
Yeah.
It seemed like March winds coming in.
When I talked to Diana today, she agreed with me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very strange.
Diana is one of our beekeeping associates. So, in case
Yeah.
people know, she might be watching this. Hey, but if you are, leave a comment.
Well, if you go back and watch video from last year of where we're harvesting honey, she's in that video. She helps us out, and she's also, she caught a swarm, and we've kind of helped her with some
But it
bees.
died. Both of them, she's caught 2 swarms. Both of them ended up dying on
Yeah.
her. Well, one of them died on me because we had to take it away from her house because her daughter was getting married and she didn't want the beehive out there, and it ended up dying that winter on me. But the hive that I found that virgin queen in this morning from the split, that's going to be Diana's hive, and they're good genetic bees, good survivor bees. That's hurting where that bee stung me. That's why I'm rubbing my arm. So, but
What if you put some tobacco on it?
it's going to burn in because this is hot.
Oh, I thought if you put tobacco
That's
on.
chewing tobacco.
Oh, okay. See, what
So-
do I know?
And that's the puppies growling. They're
Yeah.
just playing. They're fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
So.
but someone else has been working in her garden today.
Yes, we finally got our green beans planted today, and I had to move some lettuce. Last year I had last fall I had planted some lettuce where the green beans, in the raised bed where the green beans are going, and they started growing back. So I had to transplant that lettuce into some buckets or some pots because my raised bed that has lettuce already is full, so I didn't have anywhere to put it. So I had to transplant that, and then I planted my moon vine. Isn't that what it's called?
Moonflower.
Moonflower or moon vine. And it is a flower that blooms out in the evening. But it's also a vine, so it kind of climbs, so you have to find a place to...
10 to 20 foot, supposedly, from what I looked up on the internet.
So I planted it over by our fence over there close to my knockout roses. So I've been
Where the deer still haven't ate the roses with the,
zest soap.
Zest
So
soap being
hopefully
down there.
that's working,
well, so far so good.
So far so good. So I think that one of the last times we talked, we said we would kind of show them our raised beds.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to do that. I can't flip the camera phone around, so I'm going to kind of hold it and show you guys what it looks like. So hopefully I won't trip and fall and
Do you want me
hurt
to do it?
myself.
While
don't
you
know.
narrate.
Maybe.
You get over there.
Okay. All
You
right.
get over my shoulder.
So,
There you go.
okay. So here is my lettuce that I've planted, and the kale and the Swiss chard and lettuce. And then here's the lettuce that I had to transplant today. And it looks a little wilty, but that's kind of normal when you do something like that. So let's go over here. And this is our zucchini. And Jeff put a cattle panel over the zucchini so that when it grows, it won't be laying on the ground, because a lot of times we have issues with the bottom part that's laying on the ground. It gets kind of mushy.
Gets worms in
or
it too, pretty easy.
worms in it,
Yeah.
or moldy or something like that. So, we're trying to do something different. And then we'll do that. Well, here's the squash.
Now what we'll do is, as they start growing higher, I'm gonna put some risers underneath that cattle panel to get it
Underneath
up,
here. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that. That's the plan.
Yeah. So, and then here's our squash. And we didn't plant a lot. I think we explained to you guys in another video that we just wanted something very small scale. You know, just something real easy for us and enjoyable to work and you know, not a burden. And then here's our cucumbers.
Oh, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Because Jeff doesn't like cucumbers.
I hate cucumbers.
But I love cucumbers, especially fresh cucumbers. And then over here is our tomatoes. Hun, you've got to turn it.
I know. I'm trying to walk and.
Yeah. And we've only got 3 tomato cages, so that means we've got to make another trip to one of the big box stores to get some more tomato cages, which we'll do in the next day or so. And then over here is where we planted the green beans. So I'm going to have 2 rows of green beans, and they are bush beans, so that means they won't climb. They'll kind of be on a bush.
Oh, hey. A bush? That was my idea. Bush beans.
So, yeah. Yeah.
And
Bush.
then over here, keep walking.
Yeah, okay. And here is my strawberries from last year. I don't know if they can, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, last year's strawberries, and look, I mean, I have had just so many.
A ton, she
A
said
ton.
last weekend.
Really, I have lots of good, look at that, man. It's got a little bad place on it, but oh my goodness, they're yummy. They're delicious. Better than anything that you would find in the grocery store. You can grow it in your yard. And then here's the other strawberries I planted. So I'm going to have more. So what I'm going to do is my kale, is I'm going to make some kale salad and put some fresh strawberries in there, which is what I did last year, and it was delicious, absolutely delicious. So
Oh, I'm getting tired.
have a great recipe for that. So that's kind of all that we have, you know, going on this year as far
Well, we
as
got
vegetables.
the Primark Freedom blackberries.
Right.
And we talked about that on the last video, how the first blooms that had set back in February ended up getting frostbit or freezing.
Oh, look, you got
They're bee bugs of some sort. They are pollinating or something, I guess. But yeah, see, it's a good thing that Primark Freedoms put out fruit on first-year canes, because that's the only harvest I'm gonna have this year is off the first-year canes. So, well, there may be some on the second-year canes, but because blackberries don't produce on canes, that's the stems after the second year. I think the dogs have been running through the bottom of my blackberries down there.
probably so, because they've been going through our tomatoes and everything else. So we'll come back and slowly come back and sit down, not fall.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know how them big time YouTubers, they must have gimbals or something to keep them all balanced out. You know what a gimbal is, folks?
I don't.
Something I heard on Apollo 13, I think.
All right, we're gonna hope. I don't know that that's straight, but we're gonna see.
Oh yeah, straight as a dog's back leg, as my daddy used to say. And that's not very straight. So anyhow, that's just been how things been going here. We hope everybody has had a good day. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've kept this pipe burning the entire time.
Good for you.
Didn't have
Probably
to.
because you weren't talking so much.
Yeah, I didn't have to relight it 19 times.
Because typically he's very chatty, and you can't smoke a pipe and talk at the
I
same
can't.
time.
Some folks may be able to, I
so
can't.
he's actually let me talk a little bit, so he's been able to smoke his pipe
And calm down
and calm down
from the swarm.
from the swarm.
So
Yeah,
anyhow.
that was pretty interesting. So
Oh, we got word that we have a new cousin in Tennessee.
a new baby,
New baby,
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
and they're going to
What would
call
she
her
be, like my third or fourth cousin, something like that? Todd's my first cousin, then Shanna's second, so she'd be my third cousin.
Yeah, sweet little baby
She
girl.
don't weigh like 7 pounds.
Well,
Choking wet.
that's normal for, most babies. That's a good weight, 7 pounds. Yep.
So anyhow,
Yeah, Tiffany was 7'2", and Colton was 7'12" or something.
I was
like that.
9 pounds and 3 ounces. I've been a hunk of burning love all my life. All right, well,
Yeah.
we have kept y'all long enough. And I'm getting text there. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I hope y'all have found this interesting. I hope you you like our little raised bed garden. Hey, make some comments down there about our raised bed garden. Be sure to watch for my upcoming swarm video. You're gonna find it very interesting. I really do believe it, and I found it very, very interesting. So we'll go ahead and give us a like. We appreciate all the likes. If you're new to our channel and subscribers, we appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Like I say before, if you're looking for a channel to subscribe to, we're always up for new subscribers. So you got Jeff Eubanks.
And Christy Eubanks.
Yeah, she has the same last name as me. Here on the farm, and we're gonna go ahead and sign off. So see if the clicker's gonna work.
Okay. Bye. Y'all have
Bye-bye.
a good day.
See ya. Nope, didn't work.
Come on.